I was not able to balance very well. Just sort of off balance. I won't say dizzy, but not able to stand well and stand straight and or stand for any time without holding on the back of the chair. And now I don't have to hold on to the chair. I'm walking straighter and more balanced.
I tend to have more confidence in my balance because I have more knowledge about, how the various parts of my body work together.
Using the Bones for Life movement protocol, we conducted a pilot study with adults over age 65. After meeting once a week for 6 weeks, results showed improvement in vitality and mental health, and a step test, which is a strong indicator of balance. Participants also reported many other functional improvements. These are some of their experiences.
I'm 65, so I know there's going to be times when certain parts of my body might deteriorate, and I want to remain active. I'm in a kind of a program to walk 50 miles eventually, and I have done some training walks, and by using some of the techniques that I learned in here, I actually have completed these training walks with hardly any soreness.
I do think that my balance has increased some. I think that my posture, although I think that my posture has always been good, might have improved some. Making a conscious effort to sit straighter and to stand straighter.
As a dancer when I was younger, I had this ballet thing where you walked one foot in front of the other, and now I have a gait. And it's so much better.
I think it's helped a lot with my posture. Probably my balance is a little bit better. I noticed by standing on my feet now, I noticed it was a lot better. I noticed I'm bringing myself up more to sit straight, and I'm sitting straighter at home, even in my chair.
I watch my posture more and how I stand and make sure it's a little more erect, that I'm not slumped over. At first, I was watching it. Now, I think I'm more doing it unconsciously.
The techniques of getting up from the floor, going down to the floor, was neat to learn.
I want to start to bring that inside foot so I can spin on my feet. Being able to get up and down off the floor, which I could not do at all before. And my knees hurt too badly, and now my knees are better at that, and my back is much better.
And I'll tell you, the big difference is getting up off the floor. I have a large cupboard, and a lot of the things are down below. And I can get to those easier now.
I do get off the floor easily, more easily, and that I learned that in the class.
You're going to lower your body. Just do this. Okay, lower your body.
I learned from being on the floor because I sort of had a hard time getting up off the floor, But then I learned, hey, there's an easy way to do this. So that helped me. And it helped my neighbor down the street. I didn't even know his name. And I thought, oh, okay, he's taking his walk. I've always seen him walk. So I pull out of my driveway and I'm going down the street. There he is on the sidewalk. And I thought, oh no.
He's fallen?
Yes, he fell. So I pulled the car over to the curb and I go over to him and I said, can you get up? And he said, I don't know. And then I sat in the grass beside him and I said, this is what I want you to do. And I told him about moving his leg and his arm and his head. And I hurry up and I jumped up and I got behind him. And am I allowed to say this, what I told him?
Sure.
I says, make sure your ass is up in the air when I grab you. And I got behind him and I lifted him up, and there was the two of us. We were lifted up.
Faster, faster, faster.
It was different because the other exercise was, weight machines, walking. This was something different.
Start walking with your feet. Start walking with your feet. Let one foot come off the wall, then the other foot comes off.
The other things helped me with strength, but this helped me more with the posture and with being able to get up and down, and the easiest way to do it.
It's many faceted, and it covered a wide range of areas, which was great because maybe this one wouldn't have shoulder problem and this one would have a knee problem and so forth. And I thought maybe I wouldn't be as interested in things that don't bother me, but I found out that I had a lot of things that bothered me that I didn't really know about until we got into the exercise, and realized I needed to be strengthened or stretched or moved, and all those things work together. And so therefore I was moving better because things were working together.
If my knee comes up, my hip is going to go down and back and it won't unweight itself. I have to let my knee come down as I press. That makes a difference, huh?
I'm not a great golfer. I don't have the strength, but it's going straighter. I'm concentrating more. First I get my stance, my feet have to be right, because if that isn't right, nothing's going to be right. And then my direction.
So we've started weight shifting and what that means in walking, and we've started finding this point of power in the foot that helps us unweight and then lift our leg for the next one. Okay? That point of power in the foot, it helps us unweight and lift for the next one.
I found that I was able to reach farther up into a cabinet, for instance, or when I'm hanging clothes on the line, that kind of thing.
To change light bulbs in the ceiling, then I need the ladder. And I seem to be able to do it a little bit better.
One of the fun things about this kind of an approach is you'll become curious about what it is you do and how you do it. And you'll start to notice it. Things that you just have been taking for granted. You'll start to notice it.
There are many in my situation who would benefit by it, and I don't think you have to be older to benefit by it. If I had known what I know now, if I had known that 10, 15, 20 years ago, I wouldn't be as bad off as I am now. So I think there's a place for this wonderful study, even when you're younger, and people being more aware of your body